So glad you're back for your 5th workout. So great that you're here. For today's workout, all we need is a saddle pad and a mounting block and a great attitude as usual. So we're going to get started with a march and twist. So we've done this one before, and again, this is just a great warm-up exercise to start getting that heart rate up, start getting the blood flowing. You do have to balance a little bit here, thinking about keeping that core nice and strong, navel drawn into the spine. It's not a I'm sucking in my stomach thing, it's that I'm thinking about those deep, deep core muscles inside being pulled nice and strong so that then the rest of my body can move with stability. So stabilizers, working on those, also feeling that nice gentle twist, doing what you can here as far as how much you twist and how high you lift your leg. And again, this is just a nice way to wake up the body, get the heart rate up, start building that endurance so we don't give out before our horses do, and we get used to moving in different directions, top part of our body and the bottom part staying still. So, or in a straightforward direction, sorry. Okay, great job. Hopefully you weren't staying still on the bottom. If you had to, that would be fine. We always can modify down to keep our form and protect ourselves if we have an issue. But, okay, we're gonna go ahead and go right into the block squats. So you may wanna stand a little bit farther away today so that you reach a little bit farther back. Now think about your knees and toes staying aligned here. And we're really trying not to get our knees over our toes too much. This is not a really deep squat. If we were going into a deep squat, we would definitely try to make sure that our knees were maybe farther back from our feet. But for this one, where we're reaching toward the mounting block, we're going to just leave it right here. And just know when you go deeper, you do want to protect your joints, always making sure that your knees are not collapsing in, that your knees and toes are going in the same direction. Okay, moving right into a challenging exercise. We've done these before, but on the bottom step. So today we're gonna do a step up on the second step. And again, wanna think about engaging those deep core muscles, and then we're going to step up and come back down. Step up, come back down. If this is too much for you, absolutely go back down to that bottom step. Really focus on keeping your legs aligned so that your knees are not going in and out while your toes stay forward, or your foot's not facing out while your knees staying forward, sorry. We want to make sure we're all aligned there through our leg with our joints to prevent knee issues and joint issues. So we're gonna go to the opposite side, and here we go, stepping up and back down. Step up and back down. So this is really a core exercise as well, because you are using so many muscles here, definitely those deep, deep muscles in the core. And you can tell by my heavy breathing that it's definitely getting our heart rate up. Great job with that. Okay, we're going to go right into a side plank. And for this, we're going to put our shoulder aligned with our elbow, body to the side, and you can stay here if this is what you can do with good form. If you can lift your leg, go ahead and lift that top leg and then drop it back down. Lift that leg, drop back down. Lift that leg, drop back down. Lift that leg, drop back down. Great job. We're gonna go to the other side. Same concept. I just moved the mounting block for the camera. I've mentioned that before, but just so people don't think they need to do that, you can just turn around to the other side. So here, if you need to stay in that holding position, absolutely. These static exercises definitely work all the muscles, but if you're ready to add on this additional leg lift, please feel free to do it. It's so much fun. Okay, great job on that. Good job. Going right into a side step up onto the second step. So same thing we've done before. If you need to stay on the lower step, absolutely do. This can be challenging for some people's knees. So if you feel any pain at all in your knees, any discomfort, go back to the lower step and then work your way up to the higher step later. Okay, so let's go ahead and we're going to step up and back down. Core needs to be really strong. Knees need to be aligned with the foot. It's very challenging, yes it is, but we're doing a great job here. All right, good job. Keep going. Remember, we're thinking about pulling ourselves up more than launching ourselves up. So if you have to really push and launch yourself, probably better to go back down to the lower step. Good job on that. Going to the opposite side, same exact exercise. So here we go. Stepping up and back down. Stepping up and back down. Step up and back down. Good job. Stay with it. It's going to make you so strong. You're going to feel so coordinated when you're on your horse because you're not going to have to think about stabilizing yourself because you're already trained to do that. That's what we're doing right now. We're training ourselves to do that. And great job on that while we are increasing our endurance. So a lot of times if you get tired, you get sloppy. This is a place to practice building that endurance so that doesn't happen. So we're going to go right into the back extension. Today, if you feel ready, you can go ahead and lift your arms to the side and then lift up. If you need to stay with the earlier version with the hands down, feel free to do that. But to make it a little bit harder, we can lift up with the arms up. Looking straight ahead, keeping that head and neck aligned with the spine so the neck's not dropping forward or arching back excessively. It should just be nice and neutral, looking forward, feeling that work in the upper back. Great job on that. Okay, we're going to go right back to that step up again on the second step. And this time we're going to balance if you can do it. So we can start with just a step up, but then we're going to step up to balance. So just a step up here and back down, step up and back down, and now step up to balance and down. Step up to balance. Use your core. Step up to balance. Step up to balance. You're doing great. Step up to balance. Just a couple more. Step up to balance. And step up to balance. Good job on that. Go to the other side, other leg. And here we go. Going to step up to balance. Whew. And here, I didn't quite balance on that. I put my foot on the top step, which you can always feel free to do. If you need help to keep your form good, absolutely. Help yourself out so that you're not falling all over the place. Always better to do it with control than to try to do too much and lose control. So great job on that. We're going to go right into a modified bicycle exercise. So we're going to get into that crunch position, and then we're going to extend our leg and then back here and extend our leg and then back to center. Extend the leg, back to center. We're just going to do a few of these. You're doing great. Extend the leg. Those legs are getting so heavy. And last one. Good job. Excellent job. All right. You're almost there. Hands up overhead, reaching to the side, coming down. Legs can be a little wider than hip width. So if you need to walk them out a little bit like I just did, really just feeling this lovely stretch, letting the heart rate come back down. And we always want our heart rate to drop back down slowly and gradually, rather than just going from really active to then we stop. And the more fit you get, the quicker your heart rate will recover. So if your heart rate is still elevated after 5 minutes, if you keep doing these workouts, it may be 3 minutes, then 2 minutes, then within a minute, you're going to be getting to a more normal resting heart rate. Great job there. So let's go ahead, take a wide stance, lift the arms up overhead, and then exhale, fold forward, go over to that left foot. If you feel comfortable, lift that left hand up, wave. Come back to the center. Same thing, right hand, wave. Back to the center. Hands come up, deep breath in. And then exhale, feet together. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Woo, you did it. Give yourself a hug. Congratulations. See you next time. Good job.